Hello everyone, good evening. Welcome to the session, all of you. I hope everyone's doing good. Well, if you're attending my class for the first time, let me introduce myself before I could talk about anything else. This is Dr. Nazma from Vedantu, chemistry expert. Well, I had been teaching from past 7 years of time, and in this 7 years of my teaching career, I could help more than 6,000 students. Well, now it's time that you tell me about yourself. So I see a number of students watching this video, but could you please let me know if you guys belong to class 9 or class 10, or which class do you belong to? That's good. Most of you are from class 10. That's really nice. Well, I guess I have a mixture of students, but majority are from class 10. But if you are from class 10, the session is perfectly for you. Today we are going to talk about master periodic classification of elements. You all know the title of the session, but then do you know what are we exactly going to do inside the session? Let me tell you. Periodic classification of elements, one very important chapter of class 10 CBSE. And if there is somebody who is in class 9 or whatever, do not worry, because you're going to learn something out of it, which is of perfect use to you. Yeah. Well, this is one important chapter of class 10 CBSE, which has good weightage, and many students find it a little complicated, not difficult, a little complex to study, because it's pretty logical chapter. So today, let us focus on some such logics which trouble most of the students. Done? So guys, let me know how many of you have already studied this chapter at your schools or somewhere. Are you already done with this chapter before this? Done? You can let me know through the chat. I constantly keep looking at it, so please communicate through the chat box. Okay, a few of you are done, but not everyone. Sounds good. If you have done, that's good. If you haven't, that's very good, because you're going to learn it now to some extent. Well, in this periodic classification of elements, we talk about elements. We talk about all the elements that are present in the entire universe. What are elements, first of all? Elements are the homoatomic molecules. Yes, elements are the molecules which contain similar type of atoms in them, like H2, O2, Cl2, F2, Br2, etc., etc., etc. How many elements do you think we have? Hey, you can keep answering my questions. So, how many elements do you think we have as of now, 2018? How many elements? Some 30, 40, 50, 60, 100, 200, 300. That's pretty good. Some of you are going wrong, but yeah, most of you are going good. We have 118 elements by now. 118 is the total number of elements that we have, and these all elements are arranged in form of a systematic table, and we call the table as periodic table. In this chapter, periodic classification of elements, we learn how exactly these elements are arranged according to certain rules, and we also will understand how to understand those rules. And we also will study different properties of elements according to the rules. But then, since we have only 1 hour of time today to talk about this chapter, let me not go over the concept, but let me help you crack one very crucial point necessary. But before we could do that, I have a question for all of you. Yeah? Would you be able to answer that question? Since many of you have said that you already have studied this chapter or read through this chapter, the chapter is happening in the school or something like that. Let me ask you one question and let me see how many of you are able to solve that question. Ready for it? Yeah? I see many students attending, watching the video, but only few of you are responding to the questions. I really appreciate you guys. Yeah? Well, so there you go with the question on the screen. In the following table, 6 elements A, B, C, D, E and F. The letters here are just denotions, not the actual symbols of the elements. And these are the elements of the modern periodic table, and they have been given according to their atomic number. As in, these numbers which you see here, 3, 4, 5, 6 and all, these all are the atomic numbers. Okay? And the Elements that you see here, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, these are the denotions of the elements, not the actual symbols. This is one hint kind of thing that's been given to you, and you got to answer the given 3 parts of the question based on this table. Ready? Well, I already see some of you answering. That's great. So first the first question is, which of these given elements according to the atomic numbers is a noble gas and a halogen? You have to pick the denotion of the element which is a noble gas and which is a halogen, right? If you are already done with the periodic table, please try answering this so that you will also get to know to which extent have you learned the chapter. And let me tell you, this is one very frequently seen model question from the chapter periodic classification of elements. So come on guys, come on, hurry up. That's perfect. A few of you are right as usual, but a few of you are going wrong, but that's perfectly fine. As long as you're trying to answer questions, it's perfectly fine even if you go wrong. So keep trying. And now, the second question. Write the electronic configuration of the elements which are represented with C and E denotions. C is here and D is here. Can you write electronic configuration of these 2 elements, C and D? Can you? If you can write, let me know the electronic configuration. Quick. You know, right? Time management is super important when you are preparing for your class 10 CBSE board exams. So you just got to be as spontaneous as you can. But remember, you have to be spontaneous. But you also should be accurate in your answers. Yeah? So, come on. I'm not revealing the right answers. In the chat, I see some of you answering correct. I'm not taking out your names because I don't want others to get deviated with your answers. So let everyone try on their own. Very good. Now, if you're done with answering the second part of the question, take a look at the third one. Name the following elements which have atomic number 11, atomic number 17 and atomic number 14. 11, 17 and 14. Some of you already have answered part 3 as well. Appreciations to you guys, and those who still did not answer, try answering. Which element has atomic number 11, atomic number 17 and atomic number 14? Done? Well, many of you are answering, but I'm not able to take off your names because of the flood of responses. Please do not mind. I'm so sorry for that. And I especially appreciate each and everyone who is answering correct and who is trying their best to answer correct. Well guys, coming back, look at this question. This question is related to the Morton periodic table. It's already mentioned here. It's related to Morton periodic table. Morton periodic table has elements with respect to their atomic numbers. It's like atomic numbers of the elements are just like registered numbers. They are very unique and they are very important as well. And entire Morton periodic table is based on atomic number. Elements arrangement is based on atomic number. Electronic configurations are based on atomic number. And also the behavior of any particular element could be understood with the help of atomic number. So understand how important is atomic number. And if atomic number is very important, should we learn it? Yes, we should learn it. Those who could not answer this question, let me tell you. Observe this question. In this question, there are 3 parts. First part, they are asking you about the nature of the element. Just before I told you, nature of any element could be understood with respect to its atomic number and electron count. And they are asking you to write electronic configuration, which again depends upon atomic number. And they have given atomic number asking you which element has this atomic number. It's all about atomic number, right? So how important is atomic number? And now how many of you know the elements from atomic number 1 to 20? How many of you know? Just be honest, do not bluff because it doesn't make any difference to me or anybody else in the class. Yeah, just let me know. I just go with the majority. If many of you say no, we do not know, I'm going to give you a beautiful shortcut as a takeaway today so that you can memorize atomic number 1 to 20. How many of you would need it? I'll just go with the count. How many of you would need it? Many of you need it or it's okay? Yes, you want to learn from atomic number 1 to 20 in the perfect order in an easy way so that we'll be able to answer this kind of question, especially this question. Yes, very good. What about others in the class? You already know it? Then it's awesome. Just awesome. Well, atomic number 1 to 20, since many of you say we need it, I'm going with the shortcut to memorize elements from 1 to 20 numbers. Okay? Done? That's good. Well, atomic number 1 to 20. First of all, before we could go learn it, let me tell you a few points about it. As you know, atomic numbers are very unique and you have to remember the elements according to atomic number. That's it. No other option. But how? 1 to 20 is nothing but the list of elements, right? Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron. Is it so easy to mug up a list of elements as it is? It's not so easy, right? It's great if we can have a shortcut. That's what I'm going to give you now. But then if you really want to learn this shortcut, you should do something for me. Yeah? And that something is very simple. You just have to memorize one statement for me. Okay? One statement, a simple statement, and that simple statement would be on the screen now. Do you see this? Yeah? What is the statement? Hi, hello, little beggar boy, cried, not on the fallen Nemo. A disclaimer before you could memorize it. The statement has no meaning, no sense, perfectly senseless, but very useful to you. Yeah? So try to memorize it. Hi, hello, little beggar boy cried, not on the fallen Nemo. How many of you know Nemo? Finding Nemo, a cartoon movie, animated movie. Know it? The little orange colored fish. Remember? How many of you like it? Even I like it. Well, coming back. So the Nemo here is the same Nemo. Well, the statement is, hi, hello, little beggar boy cried, not on the fallen Nemo. Memorized? Yeah, isn't it silly statement? So it's fun memorizing this, right? Yeah, done. I'm going to cover this slide and I'm going to ask you for it. Ready? Let me see how many of you will be able to answer this. Ready? Ready? Very good. Now some of you say you're ready, so I'm just taking you back to the question. And now, yes, tell me what was the statement? What was that statement about Nemo? Very good, very good. Rest of you, hurry up. Array, as long as you don't participate, as long as you don't go wrong and get yourselves corrected, you don't learn stuff easily, especially chemistry. If you just want to sit back and just be staring at the screen in my face, you're not going to learn anything, literally speaking. Just be active, think, analyze, answer, participate in this conversation so that you learn something easily. Done. Very good. Many of you have answered, but some of you have gone wrong in between. Some of you have answered half. But that's fine. Very good. Now let me take you back to the same statement. Hi, hello, little beggar boy cried, not on the fallen Nemo. If you have learned this statement, my dear students, believe me, you already have learned first 10 elements. You want to know how? Some of you, very smart, you already know it. For some of you, let me tell you. Look at the first letter of every word. H, L, B, C, N, O, F, N. The first letter of every word is a hint for you to remember the name of the element in the same order of atomic number. Let me decode it. H for hydrogen. Second H, also for hydrogen, is it? Not exactly. If you have such confusion, take a look at the second letter, He. What is He? The symbol He is for what? Is that for mercury or something? He, mercury. No, it's what? It is helium. Guys, it's very important you know the symbols. If somebody has confusions on the symbols, right away, learn the symbols at least from 1 to 20. Done? Third one, L for lithium, not something else. L for lithium. Okay? Then B for beryllium. But then the next one is also B, right? For your sake, take a look at the second letter as well. Be. So beryllium. Later, boron. C for carbon, N for nitrogen, O for oxygen, F for fluorine, NEMO is for neon. Done. This is nothing but the elements from atomic number 1 to 20. If you remember the statement, it's fine. You're done with first 10 elements. How many of you find memorizing the statement easier than roughly, dryly memorizing the list of elements like hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium? Which do you find easy? Whichever you find easy, you can take it. It's not that you have to learn it. I'm just trying to give you some benefit out of your time that you're spending here in today's class. Yeah. So if you find it interesting, if you find it easier, then learn it. And I'm sure most of you might be having many more mnemonics collected from multiple sources. Whichever you find the most easiest, you go with that. At the end of the day, you are the one who is going to face your exam. So you have the choice to pick the easiest method to study, right? Study is highly personal thing. Like maybe you will learn stuff in a different way. Maybe somebody else will learn in a different way. Isn't it? You getting my point? So you find it easy, you take it. This is also one of the easy method to learn elements from atomic number 1 to 20 with the help of the statement. Done? So hi, hello little beggar boy, cry not on fallen Nemo. Done? Are we all done? Learned first 10 elements? Done? How many of you have learned it? How many of you have learned it? Done? So now I'm going to close this slide also and I'm going to ask helium, lithium, beryllium, boron. You decode the statement and tell me the order. Ready? Ready? Very good. Fine. I'm waiting for it. Waiting for your answers. That's good. Very good. Some of you are very quick in typing, I guess, no? Very good. Alright. Some of you are just, having some confusions between elements like nitrogen, neon, hydrogen, helium, boron, beryllium. Make sure you decode the statement perfectly. Yeah? Whenever you have a confusion, look at the second letter in the word. Confusion gone. Done? Very good, very good. Very good, guys. Most of you were correct. A few of you went wrong. That's fine. Revise it one more time. Hi, hello, little beggar boy. Cry not on the fallen Nemo. Done? It's a statement. Done. So we are done with first 10 elements. Done. Would you want to learn 11 to 20? Elements from 11 to 20 as well? How many of you would want to learn? As I told you, I'll go with the majority. Come on, tell me. How many of you would want to learn atomic number 11 to 20? Say me, if you want to learn, say me. Yeah? Very good. Very good. As many of you are asking, let's go on. Yeah? But before we could go learn the second 10 elements, as in atomic number 11 to 20, one more statement that you got to memorize. Ready for the statement? Yeah? I promise the statement is going to be super funny. Take a look at this. Naughty Maggie and silly Paul sat close at Colare Cafe. I have some questions about the statement. How many of you eat Maggie? Is Maggie your favorite? How many of you know how to cook Maggie? Which is a complicated recipe. Yeah, same Maggie we are talking about. Well, how many of you how many of you know the popular Tamil song Kolavari? Know it? Yeah, if you are a South Indian, then I'm sure you must be knowing it because it was so popular when it was released. But I'm not sure about rest of you. How many of you know it? Yeah, same Kolavari. Well, coming back. Naughty Maggie and silly Paul sat close at Kolavari Cafe. Done? Memorized it? Naughty Maggie and silly Paul sat close at Kolavari Cafe. Done? Memorized? So I'm going to just move the slide, cover the slide in fact, and I'm going to ask you for the statement. Let me know if you're ready, honestly. Ready? Okay, you guys say you're ready, then I'm just moving the slide. Let me take you to the previous slide. Now, tell me a statement in the same order. Oh, I was about to say it. I don't want. I want to see how many of you remember it. Come on. Remember? Yeah? Very good. Very good. Some of you are confused. That's perfectly fine. You're going wrong. You're making mistakes in giving answer. Feel proud. You're trying your best. You're better than the ones who are just sitting quiet, huh? Come on. Very good, very good, very good. Well, those who have gone slightly wrong, very fine. Naughty Maggie and silly Paul sat close at Collaborate Cafe. If you are done memorizing this statement, you are already done learning atomic number 11 to 20. Let us decode the statement. By now, you should be knowing the pattern, right? Look at the first letter of every word. And let me change the color. Yeah. M, A, S, P, S, C, A, K, C. If you observe, there are many C's here. And there are many A's also, right? Many as in 2. How? Look at the second letter, no? That's fine. So, N for nitrogen, right? Is N for nitrogen here? Nitrogen already has come in the last slide, right? See, we already have written nitrogen. Do you see it? So, how do you remember that if this is nitrogen or something else? Look at the second letter. Na. Na is a symbol of? Na is a symbol of sodium, correct? Letter M for magnesium. A for what? A for aurum, gold. A for silver, Ag. A for aluminium. This is one place that you have to use your memory. Yeah. A for aluminium. Well, second one is magnesium and then is aluminium. S, sulfur. Look at the second letter, Si, silly, silicon, right? Could it be silicon? It is silicon. Letter phosphorus, P for phosphorus. Now again S came. What is this? Silicon is done. So which other element is left? Sulfur. C should be carbon. Could it be carbon? Carbon is done right in the last slide. So it has to be what? Confused. Look at the second letter. Cl, chlorine. A. Confused again. One more time. One more time you have to use your own memory here. The second A is for argon. Okay? Whenever you have A, just remember the first one is for aluminium and the second one is for argon. Letter K. Definitely potassium. So far first element with K, right? And then C. Carbon or something else. How do I know? Look at the second letter. Ca, calcium. Done. So naughty Maggie and silly Paul sat close at the Collaborate Cafe. Learned? So you know atomic number 11 to 20 as well. Just go through one more time. I'm going to close the slide and I'm going to ask you questions. Yeah? How many of you are ready? Let me know if you're ready. I'm looking at the chat box. Let me know if you're ready. As you know, I go with the majority. If most of you say yes, then I'll go with the questions. Ready? Yes? Very good. Let me cover this slide first. First question. This is the slide of the question. Well, first question. Tell me the elements from atomic number 1 to 5. Atomic number 1 to 5. Guys, I repeat, atomic number 1 to 5 only. I want the elements. I don't want the statement. You decode it. You keep it in your mind as a reference and you decode and tell me the elements. That's it. Very good. A little slow set of responses. Maybe you're spending time in decoding. That spending time might be reduced with the practice. You just keep memorizing these two statements, revising two statements every day. Just say it all of a sudden to some of your friend, classmate, your mom or your siblings. Just surprise them. You know, they'll feel strange when you suddenly say, naughty Maggie and silly Paul sat close at Collaborate Cafe. Right? Surprise them this way sometimes. Well, very good, very good. Most of you are right, but as usual, some of you have gone wrong. No wrong in going wrong. Fine. First element, atomic number 1, hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron. I told all the 5. Yeah? Done. Second question. Ready for it? And I'll see how many of you are right. I just want the ratio to be improvising. So that I feel that you're learning something out of this class, right? Yeah? So, in order to increase the ratio of correct answers and wrong answers, the difference between correct answers and wrong answers should be very high or very less. I want everyone, almost everyone to be right this time. Okay, I'm revising the statements one more time. One more time. So the first one is, hi, hello, little beggar boy, cry not on the falling Nemo. The second one is, naughty Maggie and silly Paul sat close at Collaborate Cafe. It sounds like a gossip, right? Yeah, anyways, ready with it? Going back to the different slide. Well, now, atomic number 11 to 15. Tell me elements from atomic number 11 to 15. 11 to 15. Some of you are really smart. You're typing too quick. Good. What about others? Come on, come on. Really great. Very good. Very good. Now, some more questions. Atomic number 11. Element with atomic number 11. Are you confused how to decode the statement for atomic number 11? Remember, atomic number 1 to 10 is one statement, 11 to 20 is second statement. Atomic number 11 has the first word of the second statement. Naughty, right? Naughty Maggie and etc. etc. Naughty is the first word. What does it signify? Naughty. Sodium. Atomic number 11 is sodium, right? Very good. Same way, decode the name of the element with atomic number 17. Atomic number 17. Let me see who is the quick one. Atomic number 17. Good, good, very good. Atomic number 17. Some of you are going wrong. It's fine. It's fine. Now that you just have learned it, write down the statement and from there decode and tell me. But you can't have this in your exams, so you should have a good practice before your exams. Okay? Done? Very good. Atomic number 17. Some of you are correct, but some of you are not. And the correct answer for this is chlorine. Good. Next question. Atomic number 14. I want this to be super fastly answered. Come on. Atomic number 14. Atomic number 14 is sulfur, right? Yeah? Naughty Maggie and silly Paul. S for sulfur. Is it? It is not sulfur. It is silly. S-I. Silicon. Whenever you have confusion, except A and A, aluminium and argon, rest everything you can refer to the second letter. Right? So atomic number 14 is silicon. If you closely observe the question on the screen, my dear students, you have answered the third part of the question. Right? Atomic number 11 is what? Atomic number 11 is sodium. Atomic number 17 is chlorine. And atomic number 14 is silicon. Correct? Yeah? Now, with the help of these two statements, you can answer any question related to atomic number. Related to atomic number. Okay? Clear? Well, shall we try more questions on this? Ready for the questions then? Ready? But before we could go ahead with the questions, guys, let me know. Did you understand what did we do so far? You're not finding it like some, what to say, some other weird language which goes over your head, which you're not able to understand. Is there anyone who's finding it so? Hopefully no so far. That's okay. I'm glad if you're understanding it, but if you're not understanding it, you can ask me the questions. I see some of you asking questions related to other topics also. I'm going to address all of them at the end of the class. Do not worry. And about, I guess 1 or 2 people asked about the reference books. We're going to talk about it again at the end. Right? So right now, let's focus on this. Coming back. We're learning atomic number 1 to 20. In fact, we have learned atomic number 1 to 20 and we're doing some questions. So the next question is an element by name. I guess everyone is ready. Yeah? An element by name the element by name phosphorus has how many electrons? Element by name phosphorus has how many electrons? Quickly, quickly. Element by name phosphorus has how many electrons? Okay. That's good response. But some of you, are you really confused about what is this electrons now? Are you? I'll tell you something. So far you have learned something, right? Atomic number, right? Atomic number is nothing but number of electrons. Atomic number is defined as number of electrons, you know. Well, let us write atomic numbers now, okay, which is nothing but number of electrons. So you tell me how many electrons are there in the atom that I call out. Ready? Yeah. Hydrogen, how many electrons? How do you know? Look at atomic number of hydrogen. Atomic number? How do you know atomic number? Hurry, just now you have learned elements in the order of their atomic number, right? Well, so atomic number of hydrogen is 1, correct? Then helium 2. Atomic number of Maggie, please. Atomic number of Maggie is 12. Maggie is magnesium. Magnesium is 12. How do you know? Naughty Maggie and silly Paul. Naughty started with atomic number 11. If that is the case, magnesium has to be 12, right? Very good. Now, aluminium, atomic number 13. Lithium, atomic number 3. I'm taking the elements in a random way because I suspect some of you already have kept the numbers typed in the same order. Yeah. Well, beryllium, atomic number 4. Silicon, 14. Chlorine, 17. Right? Boron, 5. Carbon, 6. Nitrogen, 7. Atomic number of oxygen. Now you have to tell me. Atomic number of oxygen. Come on guys, quickly. Very good. It is 8. Fluorine, 9. Neon, 10. Argon. Argon's atomic number 18. Then I guess you will not be able to see the atomic numbers of potassium and calcium. So I'm writing it this side. Well, potassium, atomic number of potassium 19. Calcium is 20. We missed phosphorus and sulfur. Sulfur is 16. Phosphorus is 15. Done. Atomic number is nothing but electron count or number of electrons. So the number of electrons present in sulfur, can you tell me? Number of electrons present in sulfur? Sulfur should be 10, is it? No, sulfur is 16. Why? Because sulfur's atomic number is 16. So what? Atomic number is nothing but number of electrons. So sulfur, atomic number is 16. Number of electrons is 16. Done, guys? Clear? Are we clear? Very good. Number of electrons in beryllium, 4. Whatever number you see, that's it. Simple. So far what did we learn? We spoke about elements. Then we spoke about how to learn elements from atomic number 1 to 20 in a simple way with the help of a mnemonic. Later, we also have learned about electronic configuration. So not exactly electronic configuration, number of electrons or atomic number, right? Done. So is there anyone who's not able to understand? Please do let me know. Please keep letting me know. Yes? Well, if you're able to follow, that's pretty good. And now let me ask you one question. One simple question. Okay? Remember, okay? One simple question. How many of you remember writing electronic configuration that you have learnt in class 9 CBSE? Must be chapter number 3 or 4. I guess 4. Yeah? Remember writing electronic configuration? Is there anyone who is thinking that what is electronic configuration? No, right? If you are in class 10, you must know what is electronic configuration. For class 9, 8 and all, exception. Very good. Electronic configuration is nothing but distribution of electrons. Correct? Distribution of electrons into shells. Right? Well, coming back, what are shells? Shells are, tell me some names of the shells. A, B, C, D, E, F, right? X, Y, Z. Shells are nothing but the path in which electron revolves around the nucleus, and these shells are very stable, and shells are named from K. They are not named from A, B, C. Shells are named from K. K shell, L shell, M shell, N shell. Is there anyone who knows why are shells named from K? Why are shells named from K? Why not from A? If it has to be so random, why not some other? Why in an order from K? K, L, M, N, O. Anyone who has answer? Anyone who wants to know the answer? Anyone who wants to know the answer? Okay. Some of you say that you have answer. Those who have answer, make sure you comment in the comment section of this video. Let me know. Those who want to know the answer, also ask in the comment section. Okay? Done? Very good. So coming back, electronic configuration is nothing but arrangement of electrons in what? In the shells. And every shell has got a capacity. K shell's maximum capacity is 2 electrons. What is the capacity of L shell? L shell. Guys, I'm going quick because this is a concept of class 9. If you are in class 10, you must be aware of it. Yeah? Right? L shell. 8 electrons. Very good. M shell. The number of electrons in M shell. 18 electrons. Correct? Well. So now let's write electronic configuration of these all elements that are there on the screen. Shall we? Yeah? Okay. Not for all the elements. I'll ask you some elements. You have to write electronic configuration of those elements alone. Ready? You have to write it. You want me to show one example? Yeah? Okay. Let's write electronic configuration of lithium. Totally 3 electrons. Distribute all these 3 electrons into the shells. K shell, L shell, M shell. Okay. Now, K shell's maximum capacity is 2 electrons, 2. Lithium totally has 3 electrons. And after removing 2 electrons from the lithium's configuration, how many electrons are left? There were 3. You have removed already 2. 3 minus 2 is how much? 1, right? So that 1 electron fits into L shell. What about M shell? M shell is there, but no electrons are there, right? Isn't it? 2, 1 is the configuration of lithium. One more example quickly. Carbon's configuration. Totally 6 electrons are there. So first shell only 2. Let the atom has 100 electrons. Have 100 electrons. First shell can fit only 2 electrons. So 2 out of 6. If you have removed 2, how many more are there? 4 fits in the second shell. 2, 4 is the configuration of carbon. I hope you are clear. You are? Shall we go back to the question? Right. Tell me the electronic configuration or write the electronic configuration of an element C or element E. C and E, you want to know what are C and E? Here they are. Atomic numbers are given C and E. Where is E? E is here. Okay? E and C. These are the 2 elements. Atomic numbers are given just above them. You have to write the configuration of those 2 elements. Is it possible first of all? Is it possible to write? It is? Well, that's good. That's good. That's really good. Electronic configuration of an element with atomic number 12. What could be the configuration? There you go with the answer slide. From that time, it's getting open and open. Anyways, that's fine. Well, atomic number 12. K shell, 2 electrons. How many are left? 10 more are left. Second shell is L. Maximum capacity 8. 10 electrons are left, but second shell can accommodate only 2 electrons. Sorry, only 8 electrons. 2, 8. How many more are left? 2 more are left. So, the next element, next shell will get those 2 electrons. Configuration of an element with atomic number 12 is equal to 2, 8, 2. Anyone who didn't understand how to write it? Anyone who didn't understand? Let's try the second one then. Let me explain the second one. Well, atomic number 8 for E. Atomic number 8. That means totally 8 electrons. You have to distribute 8 electrons into K shell, L shell and M shell. Maximum capacity of K shell is to accommodate 2 electrons. Out of 8 you have arranged 2. How many do you have now? 6 electrons, right? Well, 6 electrons altogether in the next shell. Why? The next shell L has a maximum capacity of 8 electrons. You have only 6 electrons which altogether fit into the same shell. 2, 6 is the configuration. Are we good? Clear? Understanding? Yeah? That's right. So electronic configurations are given. No? Then what is it? How do you know? Are you done? Are you done? Yeah? Coming to the remaining part. Which of these is a noble gas and which of these is a halogen? Okay? How do you get to know if something is noble gas or something is halogen? It's very simple. Okay? The simple thing is, let me take you back to one slide. Yeah? The simple thing is, write the electronic configuration of elements. If you have any element whose outer shell has 8 electrons, the last shell in the configuration, if it has 8 electrons, understand that it is a noble gas. And if any element's last shell has 7 electrons, understand that it is halogen. Okay? 8 electrons is noble gas, 7 electrons is halogen. It's a shortcut to memorize it. Done? Yeah? Write electronic configuration. In the electronic configuration, if your element has 7 electrons in the last shell, it's a halogen. 8 electrons in the last shell, it's a noble gas. Let's now go crack that question. I'm showing you the question. I want you to try by your own. Okay? Atomic number, which elements are there? Only 6 elements are given, right? 1 is atomic number 3. Configuration of atomic number 3 should be, let me clear up this area. Okay? So configuration of atomic number 3, I want answer from you. Yeah? 3, 2, 1. Do you have 7 or 8 electrons? Definitely not. 4, 5, 6, 7. They didn't give elements. Why are we worried? Forget about it. 8, atomic number 8. Just before some time we wrote the configuration. It is 2, 6. Do you have 7 electrons in the last shell? 6 electrons. Last shell is this, no? 6 electrons. Okay. Atomic number 10. Okay. 10 is 2, 8. 10 is filled. How many electrons do you have in the last shell? 8 electrons. If you have 8 electrons in the last shell, what is it? Halogen, right? Is it halogen? Some of you are still confused. 8 is inert gas. 8 is inert gas. Okay? 7 is halogen. Remember, 8, EI. Do you see this I? Inert gas. Okay? EIGHT. 8 is inert gas, right? Now, so atomic number 10, element G is an inert gas. We could understand one. G is inert gas. Later, what else is there? Atomic number 11. 11 is 2, 8, 1. 1 electron in the last shell. We don't need it. Atomic number 12. Just before a while we wrote 2, 8, 2. It's not, right? I am telling you answers. You tell me. That's when you will learn, right? Come on. Very good. Atomic number 14. Configuration of atomic number 14, 2, 8, 4. Doesn't fall into our range. So, what's our range, by the way? Having 7 or 8 electrons in the last shell, right? Atomic number 17. Atomic number 17 I'm writing here. Well, 17, right? 2, 8, how many? 6 electrons in the last shell. How many electrons? 7. There we go. This is what? Atomic number 17 with 7 electrons in the last shell has halogen property. It's halogen, right? So, G and F are halogens. Where is the answer? G and F. G is a noble gas and F is a halogen. Clear? Did you understand how to write it? Yeah? Understood? Okay. What did we learn in today's class? We have learned atomic number 1 to 20. Did you? Not me. Did you learn? Yes? Tell me the statement quickly. Tell me the statement. Tell me the statement of atomic number 1 to 11 or 1 to 10 and 11 to 20. Hi, hello, little beggar boy. Cry not on fallen Nemo. Right? Then 11 to 20. Naughty Maggie and silly Paul sat close at Kulawari Cafe. Done? Later, from these statements, we have decoded atomic numbers. And from these atomic numbers, we learned, in fact, we revised how to write electronic configuration. And then we also have discussed about a shortcut, which is a noble gas and which is halogen. Write configuration, look at the last electronic shell configuration. If the last shell has 8 electrons, noble gas, 7 electrons, halogen. So, we have learned these all things today. Did you learn? Tell me honestly now. Let me look at the chat box. Did you learn? Yes? Yes? Right? Are you going to use it in your studies? Are you? Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So guys, as I told you, periodic classification of elements, one very important concept for class 10 CBSE board exams. It has got a very good weightage, and as I told you, it's a little complex chapter. Pretty logical. It's not tough and difficult. Logical. Apply logics. So well, now Would you want to learn many shortcuts about periodic classification of elements, especially in the periodic trends? Would you want many shortcuts, more shortcuts? Yeah, more easier ways to learn. Did you find this way easy first of all? Yeah, more easier ways to learn, more shortcuts to learn. Could you solve this question by your own? Where is that question? I'm sorry. There you go. Will you be able to solve this question on your own after this class? Yes. Try solving some such questions. Okay? Right. So, I see that some of you are, yes, you want many shortcuts to learn periodic classification of elements. And if that is the case, I have news for all of you. And that is, Vedantu is launching Master Periodic Classification of Elements. A master course, a modular course for this chapter alone. Not for all the chemistry chapters. You have a chance to learn this chapter alone with Vedantu. Yeah? So, in this chapter, in this modular course, you will be taught this chapter in some number of classes. And as you see it already on the screen, it is my batch and I'm going to deal the ones who join this course. So I'll be teaching you all the topics of periodic classification of elements, right from the history, modern periodic table, periodic trends, everything related to this chapter in the same way that we have learned today. Yeah, so you know how it happened, right? Well, if you are looking out to join this course, the link is being pasted in the chat box. By the way, the course price is not as much as you are expecting. It is very nominal. It is 1199, but then just because you have spent your precious time here and you had been super awesome in learning stuff, for you guys, just because you have attended this webinar, you're going to have a lightning deal which will be active from right now to 11:59 of tonight, I guess. So if anyone who is honestly looking out for a source to learn periodic classification, in fact to master periodic classification, all the board exam questions, like anything, you are welcome. The course is ready for you. The course link is being pasted in the chat box one more time. Just click on the link, you will be redirected to a page and the page will show you all the details. You will be able to see the class timetable, when is the course starting from, what are the pricing details. The pricing over there would be 1199. But then, as I told you, just because of you guys, just because for you guys, as a token of appreciation, the lightning deal is going to be there for 499. Okay? Yeah? Done? So, hey, some of you want to know what is covered in the course. As I told you, A to Z of periodic classification of elements is done. Along with that, whatever additional benefit a student needs, the content, notes, summary, numerous practice questions. I'll give you the number as well, 100 practice questions from periodic classification of elements, which are prepared by me personally, collected from previous year papers as well. And these 100 questions contain subjective and objective questions as well, right? Well, after these questions, you also will have two tests. One is an objective test and one is a subjective test. And third test is going to be the mock test of these two. Done. And after all this, you will be added to the WhatsApp group where you are there, your batch members are there, and I'm there as your teacher. So you can get your doubts cleared in one shot, even in the session of the session. So that's all about this course. Isn't it awesome, right? So you guys are so lucky that you have so much of technology in your hand. You get to connect with your teachers whenever and wherever needed. When we were students, we could talk to our teachers only in the school, like, right? Well guys, coming back, I repeat, there is a modular course being launched for periodic classification of elements alone for class 10 CBSE students. The Vedantu's link for this course page is being posted again in the chat box for those who have missed. Click on it. The lightning deal will be active only for a shorter period of time, and I would love to see all of you in my session. Right, guys? And well, if you have any more questions about what we discussed in today's class or anything else, you can please comment in the comment section of this video. I'll look at this and I'll be replying it. Make sure you comment in the comment section, not in the live chat. Okay? Done? Well, one more time. If you are seriously looking to learn this chapter, please make sure you enroll into the course by 11:59. After that, this lightning deal will get inactive. So make use of it. Welcome to the Vedantu. Right? Well guys, I'll see you all then. Bye-bye. Let me also sign off. And I see some of you are asking me questions. As I told you, please ask me in the comment section of the video and I'm there. One more thing guys, if anyone is looking out for more webinars in any tough topic of your choice, that also you can let me know in the comment section so that I can organize some webinars or some classes if possible on those topics. Okay, as usual, I'll go with the majority. If many of you are asking for a topic, I'll go with the majority. Done. So guys, thank you so much for being here for all this while, and I wish you all good luck. I wish you all good luck. Crack your exams like something, get very good grades. Done. Good luck everyone. Good luck. Hope to see you all in my session. Bye bye.